Hello students, this is Dr. M. Shivarajappa. Today I'll discussing about the some numerical problems on output costing. This is given problem, then we can prepare prime cost, works cost and cost of production and profit. Then you have to prepare cost sheet. It consists of prime cost, works cost, cost of production and also profit. This is the given information. Now we can prepare the balance sheet, cost sheet. Then here, then it is opening stock of raw materials is given, opening stock of work in progress is given, then closing stock of raw materials is given, purchase of raw materials is given. With the help of this information, we can calculate the materials consumed. That is, materials consumed is equal to opening stock of raw materials plus closing stock of raw materials add purchase of raw materials less closing stock of raw materials. Then here plus after, then it is, then after it is a purchase related, you can add this figure, you will get material consumed. Then carriage outward, it is sales related expenditure, it comes under selling and this item can be apportioned in selling and distribution. Then wages, it is direct expenses, the sales is also given. Then power, it is 10% of office use, the remaining 90% it is relating to the then factory or works overhead. Then salary, that is office staff and sales staff is given. Then this expenditure office staff, the expenditure is apportioned to the office and administrative expenses, the overheads. Then sales staff, then this expenditure is apportioned to the then selling and distribution expenditure. Then that is rent, rates and taxes. Then it is 20% of sales office. The remaining 80% it is apportioned to the office and administrative overhead. Printing and stationery, it is office and administrative. Sale of scrap, you have to deduct it. Then in the factory or works overhead. Publicity expenses, then it is also office expenditure. Then commission sales staff, then it is also selling expenses. This item is apportioned to the selling and distribution expense. Now we can prepare the cost sheet. Then the cost sheet, it is then opening stock of raw materials, that is 20,000, add purchase of raw materials, add after, that is purchase of raw materials related expenditure. That's why it is one type of tax. Then you can add this purchase expenditure. Then 5,000 you have to add here. Then you will get 1,85,000. Less closing stock of raw materials, that is 15,000. Then you will get finally the materials consumed. Material consumed, it is 1,70,000. That is direct wages. Then direct wages, it is 30,000 is given in the problem. 30,000 direct wages, it is 30,000. Then I have to take it, consider. Then finally we will get prime cost, that is totally prime cost is 2 lakhs. Then add a factory or works overhead. The power, it is 90% of 10,000. The power usually it is relative to the factory or works overhead, but 10% of power it is relating to the office. That is why the 10% is apportioned to the office and administrative, and remaining 90% is apportioned to the factory or works overhead. 90% of 10,000 it is 9,000. The remaining 1,000 it is apportioned to the office and administrative overhead. The less sale of scrap, you have to deduct it. You have to reduce this factory or works cost, that is sale of scrap, less 3,000. Then it is given in the problem. Then you have to deduct it from this 9,000, you will get 6,000. That is factory or works on cost 6,000. Then 2 lakhs plus 6,000, you will get 2 lakh 6,000. Then add work in progress, closing work in progress is also given. Add opening work in progress 15,000, less closing work in progress is not given. Then only you can add then 2 lakh 6,000 plus, then that is 15,000, you will get 2 lakhs 21,000. Then here factory or works cost is 2 lakhs 21,000. Once again add then this office and administrative overhead. Then power, it is 90% is apportioned in the factory or works overhead. Remaining 10% is apportioned here. Then it is 10% of 1,000, that is 1,000. Then salaries, then office staff, that is 8,000. Then rent, rates and taxes, it is 80% of 80,000. Then it is remaining 20%, it is selling and distribution related. then that is only 80% is apportioned to this office and administrative overhead. Then 80% of 80,000, then it is sorry 80% of 8,000, you will get 6,400. Actually it should be 6,400. Then printing and stationery, it is 4,000, the totally 19,000, or 1,000 plus 9,000 plus 6,400 plus 4,000, you will get 19,400. Then this is call it as office and administrative on cost, that is 2,21,000 plus 19,400, you will get 2,40,400. Then this is called it as cost of production. This is cost of production. Then add selling and distribution overhead. Then salary, that is sales office, that is 10,000. Then carriage outward, it is a sales related. Then rent, rates and taxes, only 20% of this 8,000, that is 1,600. Here 6,400 is charged to the office and administrative overhead. The remaining 1,600 here charged or then apportioned to the selling and distribution overhead. Publicity expenses is also given. Publicity means it is nothing but advertisement. Then it's 15,000 is sales related expenditure, 15,000 charged to the this selling and distribution. Then commission to sales staff is also sales related, that is 12,000. Total sum of all these items will get 48,600, which is called it as selling and distribution on cost. Then after adding cost of production plus selling and distribution on cost, you will get then cost of sales, that is 2,89,000. Then sales is given information, sales is given, then it is sales is given 3 lakhs, the difference it is profit. Sometimes then profit may given in the problem, then in such cases the cost of sales plus profit you will get sales. Then in this problem sales is given, that cost of sales are calculated, the difference between these two, sales and cost of sales, that is called as a profit. The profit is 11,000. This is likewise you have to calculate. Then this includes the prime cost, works cost and cost of production plus profit. Likewise you have to prepare the cost sheet under the unit or output costing system. Then I have to solve one more problem on then output or costing, that is the estimated cost sheet. Then here 2020 and 21, then 2020 it is a cost data, this is a base for the then for estimated cost sheet for the year 2020-21. Then particulars are given, then direct materials, that is opening stock and purchase during the year, closing stock, direct labor and chargeable expenses, it is also direct expenses. Office expenses is given, marketing expenses is given, factory overheads is also given. Then here in the year 2000 the annual output was 10,000, and for the year 2020-21 the plans to produce 30,000 here. Actually 10,000 its cost incurred, this is the expenditure incurred this much. Then for the 2020-21 we are going to produce 30,000 units by taking into account all these items. Then it is prepared, then a statement of estimated cost sheet for the year 2021, then taking into consider following additional particulars. Number one, the labor cost will be increased by 10%. Then in the previous year and then it is 2020-21 year, the labor cost is increased by 10%. Then and that one is also taken to consider. Then 50% of factory overheads are variable. Then actually, then out of this factory overheads, it is 1,40,000. It is 50% of this figure. It is in variable in nature. Remaining 50% it is fixed in nature. Then fixed factory overheads will be go up by 15,000. Means that 70% it is fixed in nature. That is plus then 15,000 you will get then 75,000. 70,000 plus 15,000, totally 85,000. It is fixed cost in the year 2021. Then 40% of marketable expenses are fixed. Marketable expenses 60,000 is there. Then out of which 40% is fixed in nature. Remaining then 60% it is then variable in nature. Then accordingly you have to prepare. Then office expenses will increase by 20%. Actual office expenses 60,000, it is increased by 25%, means that at 25% on 60,000, then that to calculate, then 50 you will get 15,000, 60,000 plus, then this 60,000 you will get 75,000 in the year 2021. Likewise, that analyze the problem, and then now we can prepare the cost. Then here, then in this problem, to prepare cost per unit, because then it is a total 10,000 units is given, then 30,000. Then units are given in both the periods. Now that's why you have to calculate cost per unit column. Then in the year 2020, it is a base year. It is also called it as base year. Then now you can prepare the cost sheet for the base year. Then that is the opening stock of raw materials 60,000, add purchase of raw materials 5,80,000, and less closing stock of raw materials 1,20,000. Then deducted from 6,40,000, you will get 5,20,000. It is a material consumed, that is called it as, also call it as direct materials. Then 5,20,000 divided by 10,000, you will get 52 rupees per unit. Then similarly, direct labor, it is given in the problem 1,40,000 divided by 10,000, you will get 14 rupees. Chargeable expenses is also given 20,000. Then divided by 10, you will get 2 rupees. Then it is total prime cost will be then 6,80,000. Then it is per unit cost is 68 rupees. Then add factory or works overhead. Then factory or overhead maybe 50% fixed in nature, 50% variable in nature. That is 70,000. Then that's why it's a 70,000. Then divided by 10,000, you will get 7 rupees. Similarly, 70,000 divided by 10,000, you will get 7 rupees. Then fixed cost per unit is 7 rupees. Then variable cost per unit is 7 rupees. Then prime cost plus, then that is factory on cost, you will get 8,20,000. It is a factory on cost. Per unit cost is 82 rupees. Then once again you have to add office and administrative overhead. Then office expenses. Office expenses 60,000 is given. Then office expenses it's 60,000 is given. You can add here. Then it is 60,000 divided by 10,000. You will get 6 rupees per unit. Then 82 rupees plus 6 rupees, 88 rupees. That per unit cost. That is then 8,20,000 plus 60,000. You will get 8,80,000. It is the total cost of production. Then per unit cost is 88 rupees. Then selling and distribution overhead is also being added. Marketing expenses here in the according to the instructions given in the problem, marketing expenses 40% marketing expenses are fixed. Remaining 60% are variable in nature. Then 40% of 60,000 you will get 24,000. Then 60% of 60,000, then it is 36,000. Then it is per unit cost is 24,000 divided by 10,000, you will get 2.4, and 36,000 divided by 10,000, you will get 3.6. Then you will cost of production plus, then it is a selling and distribution on cost, then you will get then cost of sales, that is 9,40,000. Then 9,40,000, it is 94 rupees per unit. It is a cost of sales calculated. On the basis of this information and the base information, then you can calculate the estimated cost sheet for the then output of 30,000 units in the year 2021. Then you have to make 3 columns here, 4 columns here, particulars, inner column, then total cost and cost per unit. Direct material. It is direct material per unit cost is 52 rupees there. Then in the previous year, then when the output is increases, then automatically the cost will also increase because direct proportionate. That's why it is a direct expenditure. Then 52,000, 52 rupees plus 52 rupees into, then that is 30,000. You will get 52 rupees into 30,000. You will get 15,20,000. Then labor, direct labor. Then it is according to the instruction, labor will be increased by 10%. Labor, it is increased by 10% is given, direct labor. Then it is direct labor increased by 10%. Actually, the per unit cost is 14 rupees. Then here in the year 2020, 14 rupees per unit is there. 10% means then 14 rupees into 10% you will get 1.4. Then plus 14 rupees you will get 15 rupees, 15.4. Then that is per unit cost, labor cost into 30,000 you will get 4,62,000. Then similarly chargeable expenses. Chargeable expenses 2 rupees per unit is there. Then you will get 2 rupees into 30,000 you will get 60,000. Then prime cost is 20 lakhs 82,000. Per unit cost is 69.40. Then factory overheads. Then add factory overhead. Factory overheads it is increased. Then according to the instructions, then factory 50% of factory overheads are variable and fixed factory overheads will go up by 15,000. Then here factory overheads it is 50%, that is fixed in nature in year 2020 70,000, add increase by 15,000 you will get 85,000. Then variable cost per unit is 7 rupees per unit is there. 7 into then that is 30,000. 7 into 30,000 you will get 2 lakhs 10,000. Then it is fixed cost is actual previous year 70,000 increased by 15,000 you will get 85,000, but per unit cost will be varies. Then here 7 rupees per unit is there. It is always variable cost per unit is remain constant. 7 rupees into 30,000 then you will get 2 lakhs 10,000. Then prime cost plus factory or works on cost you will get. Then works cost that is called as 23 lakhs 77,000. That is per unit cost is 79.23. Office and administrative overhead. Then office and administrative overhead it is according to the instructions, office and administrative expenses will increase by 25%. Actually office expenses is 60,000, increase by 25% means that is 25% of 60,000 you will get 15,000 plus 60,000 you will get 75,000. That is per unit cost is 75,000 divided by 30,000 you will get 2.5. Factory or works overhead plus then office and administrative overhead you will get the cost of production, that is 24 lakhs 52,000. Then per unit cost is 24 lakhs 52,000 divided by 30,000 you will get 81.75 RLs. Then that is 79.23 plus 2.50 you will get 81.73, that is called as cost of production. And add selling and distribution overhead. When it's under selling and distribution overhead, then some marketing expense 60,000 is there. Then marketing expense 40% of marketing expenses are fixed. Then marketing expenses are fixed in nature. Then in the year 2020, that is 24,000 it is fixed in nature. Previous year also then it is 24,000, 40% it is fixed in nature. This year also then that is 2020-21 24,000. Variable charge then change according to the change in output. That is a variable cost per unit is 3.60 into 30,000, 3.60 into 30,000 you will get 1,08,000. Then here cost of production plus then selling and distribution on cost you will get 24 lakhs 86,800. Then per unit cost is 86.13. Likewise this is estimated cost of sales. Then likewise you have to prepare the estimated cost. Okay, thank you.